Unit 5, the Southern Plateaus. In this chapter, we will learn about a plateau is a flat land which is higher than the land around it. It is also called a tableland. The Southern Plateaus lie to the south of the Northern Plains. They are in the shape of an inverted triangle. This plateau is bound by the Western Ghats in the west and by the Eastern Ghats in the east. It is bound by the Aravalli Hills in the northwest and by the Rajmahal Hills in the northeast. The Narmada River divides the southern plateau into unequal parts, the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateaus. The Central Highlands are in the north and the Deccan Plateaus in the south. The Central Highlands consists of the Malwa Plateau and Chota Nagpur. The Malwa Plateau. The Malwa Plateau lies in the northwest of Central Highlands. It is located between the Aravalli and the Vindhya Hills. It slopes towards the north. That is why many rivers of this place join the Ganga and the Yamuna. Chambal, Betwa and Sons are some of these rivers. This region is rich in black soil. It is good for crops like cotton and sugarcane. The Chota Nagpur Plateau. The other plateau in the Central Highlands is the Chota Nagpur Plateau. This region lies in the northwest. This area is rich in minerals like coal, iron, manganese and mica. This region has large deposits of coal. The main mining centers are Jharia, Giridih, Bokaro and Raniganj. The Deccan Plateau. Did you know? Narmada and Tapi are the two rivers in the Deccan Plateau that flow into the Arabian Sea. It is the largest plateau in India. It includes the region of the south of the river Narmada and the Satpura Hills. It is bordered on either side by the western and eastern Ghats. These Ghats meet each other at the Nilgiri Hills. The western Ghats include the Sahyadri, Nilgiri, Annamalai and Cardamom Hills. The rivers Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari and Kaveri rise in the western Ghats. They flow towards the east. The eastern Ghats are divided into small hill ranges by rivers coming from the western Ghats. Most of these rivers flow into the Bay of Bengal. Since the rivers of this region are not fed by melting snow, they dry up during summer. These rivers are rain-fed. They often cause flood during rainy season. The land in the Deccan Plateau is uneven and therefore we can see a number of waterfalls along their path. The Jog Falls on the Sharavati in Karnataka are the highest falls in India. Many dams have been built across the rivers of the southern plateau. The Mettur Dam on the Kaveri is the largest irrigation project in South India. The Hirakund Dam on river Mahanadi and the Nagarjuna Sagar Dam on the river Krishna are worth mentioning. The water stored in dams is used for irrigation. There are rich deposits of mineral like iron, gold and mica in the Deccan Plateau. The Kolar gold mines and the Hutti gold mines are in Karnataka. Life in the Southern Plateau. The states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and and parts of Orissa, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand lie on the southern plateau. Madhya Pradesh. The capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. The state is known for its forest reserves. The Kanha National Park and Bandhavgarh National Park, which protect the tiger, are located in Madhya Pradesh. Most of the people are farmers. Wheat, jawar, cotton, pulses, and seeds are the major crops. The famous Khajuraho temples and Sanchi Stupa are the main tourist attractions of Madhya Pradesh. Chhattisgarh. Farming is the main occupation of the people. Paddy is the main crop grown here. Linseed, betel nuts, and watermelon are also widely grown here. Chhattisgarh is rich in mineral resources. Bhilai steel plant is in Chhattisgarh. The capital of Chhattisgarh is Raipur. Other important cities are Durg, Korba, and Bilaspur. People speak Hindi. The Bastar region is inhabited by tribal people. Jharkhand. A part of Jharkhand state lies on the Chota Nagpur plateau. Jharkhand is rich in minerals and forest resources. The capital is Ranchi. The city of Bokaro has the largest steel plant in India. Another important city is Jamshedpur. People speak Hindi. Maharashtra. This state lies in the northwestern part of the Deccan Plateau. The soil in this area is fertile. The Godavari and the Krishna pass through this region. Most people are farmers. They grow cotton, jowar, bajra, groundnuts, and sugarcane. Fruits like oranges, grapes, and mangoes are produced in plenty. Nagpur is famous for oranges. The capital of Maharashtra is Mumbai. Pune, Nasik, Sholapur, and Aurangabad are the other cities. Marathi is the main language. The famous Ajanta and Ellora caves are in Aurangabad. Tamasha is the folk dance. Men wear dhoti shirt while the women wear sari and blouse. Ganesh Chaturthi is the most important festival. Karnataka. This state lies towards the south of Maharashtra. The main occupation of the people is farming. Ragi, cotton, jowar, sugarcane, spices, and coffee are grown here. Bengaluru is the capital of Karnataka. This city leads the country in the field of computer technology. It is called Silicon Valley of the East. Mysore and Hubli are the other cities. The men wear dhoti shirt, women wear sari and blouse. The main language is Kannada. People are fond of music and dance. Yakahanga is the traditional folk theatre of Karnataka. Carnatic music is famous throughout the country. Mysore is famous for the Brindavan gardens. Tamil Nadu. The state lies east of Karnataka. The main occupation of the people is farming. Paddy, sugarcane, cotton, and groundnuts are the main crops grown here. In the hills of Nilgiri, coffee and tea are grown. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Tamil is the main language. Tamil Nadu is one of the most industrialized states of our country. The integral coach factory at Parambur makes railway coaches. Kanchipuram is famous for silk saris. Dosa, idli, upma, and sambar are the main South Indian food items. It is popular all over the country too. The men wear lungi and shirt. The girls wear long skirts called pavadais. Bharatnatyam is the classical dance form of Tamil Nadu. The most important festival is Pongal and Deepavali. Tamil Nadu is famous for its temples. Some of the famous temples are Meenakshi Sundareshwarar Temple, Madurai, Nataraja Temple, Chitambram, and Rameshwaram Temple. Andhra Pradesh. The largest of the southern state is Andhra Pradesh. The state lies to the north of Tamil Nadu. The main occupation of the people is farming. Paddy, jowar, tobacco, chilies, and sugar cane are the main crops grown here. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of tobacco in the world. Bidari work on brass and copper is very popular in the country. The capital of Andhra Pradesh is Hyderabad. Other important cities are Vijayawada, Warangal, Guntur, Nellore, Visakhapatnam, and Anantapur. Lumbini Park, High Tech City, NTR Park, Charminar, Salar Jung Museum, and Golconda Fort are places worth seeing. Lakhs of people visit the Tirumala temple in Andhra Pradesh. Kuchipudi is the famous dance form of the state. Sankranti and Ugadi are the popular festivals. New words: plateau, a high, flat-topped land. Waterfall, a stream of water pouring from a high place. Irrigation, watering plants. Folk, people in general. Brass, yellowish metal made by putting copper and zinc together. Recap: the Plateau region is divided into the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich in minerals. The Malwa and Deccan Plateau have black soil which is good for growing cotton and oilseeds. The rivers of South India are not perennial. They are fed by rain. The Plateau region covers the major parts of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. Bengaluru is called the Silicon Valley of India. Kuchipudi is the most important dance style of Andhra Pradesh and Bharatnatyam is that of Tamil Nadu.